So when focusing on trying to put a lot of mass on your back and the upper back, we'll be doing a lot of rowing motions where you're trying to really compress and pull your shoulder blades backwards. And the problem this can cause is that the muscles of the back, such as teres major, minor, tricep, lat, all those insertion points around the back of the shoulder can get very contracted and compressed. When this happens, it can create some shoulder irritation, which can then translate to the front. So in other words, as it gets more restricted at the back, it then creates a problem with the front. So if we can use something that frees up those muscles, it can be really effective in both improving shoulder health, which is obviously what we want, but again, being able to continue our heavy training, which is what's going to help you put on the muscle mass. So a really simple exercise that you can do is getting a dumbbell like so, and you're going to do a tricep extension with a bit of a side bend. But what we're going to do is we're going to stretch that posterior shoulder capsule, so the back of your shoulder. So I'm going to go hand over like this and just take it over like so, quite gently. And all I'm doing is creating a stretch in these muscles here. So I'm going to tilt to the side like this and just come up and extend. Now the goal here isn't necessarily to have a heavy weight, so we're trying to challenge the tricep. All I'm doing here is lengthening the tricep so I get a stretch, and then creating some form of a challenge, so basically some form of movement that gets the tricep to work, so that it's learning how to work in a very lengthened position. So I'm going to tilt to the side like this and just bring my arm up, tilt into the side like this and bring in my arm. And you wouldn't go necessarily that heavy, but you're talking 15 to 20 reps with like a 4 or 5 kilo weight, just trying to fill this area with blood. So doing this prior to training, prior to doing push or pull, is going to free up the muscles around the area, help shoulder function, and therefore improve the way you can connect to those exercises.